Ever catch yourself wondering why so many folks over 50 jolt awake at 3 a.m., staring into the stillness, unable to drift back off? Maybe you've been there, lying in the dark, the world silent, questioning if something's off with your head or your health. Turns out this isn't some rare quirk or just a side effect of piling on years. It's way more common than you'd guess. In this video, we're digging into 5 bold reasons why aging tends to yank people awake at that witching hour, and what those early stirrings might be whispering about your life. Each one peels back a layer of your body, your mind, your journey. And by the time we're done, you might just see those restless nights in a whole new glow. We're not skimming the surface here. These are deep dives into the biology, the psyche, and the subtle shifts of growing older that most never even notice. From hormone swings to sleep rhythm reboots, health hurdles, and even the quiet pull of emotions or social tides, we're laying it out raw, uplifting, and with real respect for the road you've traveled. So if 3 a.m. has become your unwanted alarm clock, you've landed in the right spot. Stick around till the end. This isn't just about sleeping better. It's about decoding what your body's been trying to say. Let's roll. Number 1. Melatonin's slow fade. One big reason older folks snap awake around 3 a.m. is a sneaky drop in melatonin, the sleep hormone that runs your internal clock like a maestro. Back in your younger days, melatonin flowed strong and steady, ushering you into deep, unbroken slumber night after night. But as time marches on, your body dials it back, and that dip can shake up how well you stay under. You might crash just fine after a long day or a cozy evening, but come the wee hours, say 2 a.m. or that infamous 3 a.m., your melatonin tank's running low and your brain starts nudging you awake. It's not a nightmare or a car horn that does it. It's just your chemistry easing off the sleep gas. This isn't a flaw or a sign you're breaking down. It's your body remixing its recipe as you age. And here's the kicker. Your surroundings can crank up the chaos. A sliver of moonlight sneaking through the blinds, the faint glow of a charger, or a hallway bulb's sneaky beam can zap what little melatonin you've got left. Age makes you more tuned to those triggers, turning a small glow into a 3 a.m. wake-up call. Picture Margaret, 70, who always prided herself on sleeping like a rock. Now, she's blinking awake at 3:10 a.m., sharp as a tack, no stress, just up. Once she learned this wasn't her screwing up, but a natural melatonin fade, she ditched the self-blame. She started blacking out her room, skipping late-night phone scrolls and taking twilight strolls to nudge her rhythm back in line. It's not foolproof. She still stirs early some nights, but she's rolling with it, not raging against it. That shift in perspective? Huge. Knowing this might be less about fault and more about biology lets you tweak your nights with kindness, not frustration. It's like handing yourself a playbook to ease the struggle, and that's power worth having. Number 2. The clock that runs ahead. Here's another hefty player in the 3 a.m. wake-up club, your body's internal ticker sliding forward, a little thing called advanced sleep phase. As the years stack up, your circadian rhythm, that invisible drumbeat guiding sleep, starts inching earlier. You might feel your eyelids drooping during the evening news, or find yourself wide awake at first light, even when you'd kill for a few more Z's. This isn't just you getting quirky, it's baked into your biology, growing louder with age. Back when you were younger, your rhythm vibed with late nights and lazy mornings, synced to the sun's lazy climb. But now, it's like your clock's been wound forward. You're out cold by 9 p.m., sometimes without even trying, and by 3 a.m. your body's like, we're done here, even if the world's still cloaked in black. Nothing's broken. Your sleep's just playing by a new schedule. Think of it as a timepiece gently retuned over decades, ticking a bit faster each year. It's not dangerous, but it can mess with you if your days, your family, your habits don't match this early bird beat. There's a hidden layer too. Life's quiet corners can amplify it. Maybe your house is calmer now, or you're flying solo more often, and without the buzz of chaos to push bedtime later, your system starts winding down at dusk. No job, no commute, no late-night hangouts. That freedom lets your inner clock take the wheel. Take Ellen, 66, freshly retired. Dinner's at 5 p.m., a little TV, and she's lights out by 8:30 p.m. Come 3 a.m., she's awake. Not rattled, just ready. She thought she was losing her sleep mojo, but once she clocked it as advanced sleep phase, it clicked. Her rest wasn't busted, just reshifted. She started stretching her evenings, sipping tea with a book, a slow walk under the stars, a quick call to her son. Those gentle nudges push her sleep window later, trimming those 3 a.m. hellos. She's not perfect, but she's in sync. This shift's more common than you'd think, yet it's rarely unpacked. Getting it can melt away the guilt and swap it for clarity, letting you tweak your rhythm with grace, not grit. So if 3 a.m. feels like your new dawn, your body might just be on fast forward. Lean into it and you can shape your nights to fit your life. Loving this so far? Drop number 2 in the comments. I'd love to know you're riding along. And if you're not subscribed, hit that button and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. Your support fuels this journey, and we've got more to unpack. Let's keep going. Number 3. The body's midnight whispers. One sneaky culprit behind those 3 a.m. wake-ups for older folks is the way the body pipes up with aches, twinges, or silent health hiccups in the dead of night. As the years roll on, little nagging issues, some chronic, some subtle, start cropping up more, and they've got a knack for stirring you when everything's hushed. It's not loud chaos like a barking dog. It's quieter, a stiff knee, a bladder nudge, a sudden crick in your neck. That's just enough to yank you out of dreamland. Take arthritis. You might doze off fine, but after hours of staying still, those joints start grumbling, prodding you awake. Or maybe it's acid reflux, creeping up if dinner was too close to bedtime, burning just enough to break your rest. Even tiny things, dry lips, a leg cramp, a room too warm, can hit harder in those early hours when your body's guard is down, less resilient than it once was. For lots of older guys, that midnight bathroom trip is the real bandit. Age makes the bladder less stretchy, and that urge hits fast and often. Daytime's distractions might mask it, but at 3 a.m., in the stillness, it's a siren you can't ignore. One shuffle to the John, and boom, your system's flicked from snooze to semi-alert, leaving you stranded from sleep. Meds can stir the pot too. Pills for blood pressure, heart stuff, or pain might mean more pee breaks, sweaty spells, or ears that twitch at every creak. You might not connect the dots till you squint at the pattern. Meet Frank, 78, a lifelong decent sleeper. Lately, though, he's up at 3:20 a.m. like clockwork. Took him ages to pin it on a med tweaking his waterworks. With his doc, he shuffled the dose timing, tweaked his day a bit, and now those wake-ups are rarer, and when they hit, he's back out faster. Here's the thing. These nudges aren't your body giving up. They're proof. It's still ticking, signaling, adapting. They're little flares guiding you to smarter care, sharper choices, and a trust in your own instincts. That 3 a.m. buzz might annoy, but it's also a tap on the shoulder. Tune in, tweak something, rest better. Number 4. The drift of daily life. Another hefty reason you're blinking awake at 3 a.m. hides in the slow shuffle of your everyday habits, those quiet routines that reshape your sleep's beat without fanfare. As you age, dinner might slide earlier, evenings wind down sooner, and the day's hustle fades, especially post-retirement. These shifts whisper to your body that night's starting now, nudging your wake-up call earlier too. Without the old anchors, rushing to work, chasing errands, or flexing your brain and muscles, your sleep clock starts to float. A mellow night with low lights and zero buzz can kick melatonin into gear way before 9 p.m., pulling you under early. And if you're out by then, your body wraps up its rest by, 3 a.m. Food timing plays a sly role, too. Early supper's great, but no late nibble. Blood sugar might dip overnight. Not starvation, just enough to jostle you awake. Or that afternoon coffee. It lingers longer now, metabolism slacking, keeping sleep shallow and ripe for a break. Take Joan, 71, newly free from the 9-to-5 grind. Her days softened, Dinner at 5:30 p.m., dozing through the weather report, bed by 8:45 p.m. Next thing she knows, 3 a.m. hits, and she's up, wondering why the world's still asleep. She clocked her routine's drift, so she started tossing in an afternoon stroll, flipping on brighter evening lights, skipping chair naps. Bit by bit, her sleep stretched later, syncing better with when she wanted to rise. It's wild how much power hides in those daily beats. Your body loves a cadence, cues that say rest now, wake then. When they blur or shift, sleep can splinter. But spot them, tweak them, and you can steer your rhythm back to smooth. Still vibing with this? Toss number 4 in the comments. Love knowing you're here. Not subscribed? Hit it and tap the bell. Keeps you in the loop. Your cheers keep this rolling. Onward we go. Number 5. The mind's silent song. Sometimes that 3 a.m. Wake up isn't about creaky bones. It's the heart and head humming in the dark. As years pile up, the rush of life slows, and stuff you once shoved aside starts bubbling up when the night's dead quiet. Those pre-dawn hours, free of noise and to-dos, turn into a stage for soft worries, old echoes, or whispers of what might have been. You're awake, not from a jolt, but a gentle churn, sorting memories, loose ends, or feelings you didn't know were still kicking. It's not the wild panic of younger days. It's calmer, introspective, a low murmur of something unfinished. The mind drifts to faded friendships, roads not taken, grief that lingers, words you never got out. With no chaos to drown it, it resonates. Loneliness can sneak in too. Maybe the kids are far, friends are sparse, days shift gears. Daytime's bright and busy, but night, it's just you and that quiet ache for a voice, a touch. Think of Henry, 82, alone now after decades with his wife. He fills days with birdwatching, chats with his niece, old westerns. But 3 a.m.? He's up, mind strolling through moments with her, or frets he buries by day. He thought it was broken sleep till he saw it was his soul asking for air. Now he keeps a notepad handy, scribbles a thought or two when he wakes. Evenings, he sips tea to a mellow tune or jots a line to his sister. It's not a fix, but it soothes, letting him slide back to sleep easier. Here's the real deal. Your heart doesn't punch a clock. It digs up what it needs, ponders when it's ready, often at 3 a.m. That's not a glitch. It's depth. Those wake-ups might mean you've got wisdom itching to breathe. You've lived highs and lows. Those shape you, not just your past. Don't fight it. Lean in. What's stirring? What needs a nod? A little grace in the dark can shift everything. Honoring it might not just bring sleep. It could unlock a richer you. Final beat. A quiet look back. As we close this out, pause and chew on what hit home. Was it your clock ticking early, your body's subtle SOS, or a deeper hum when the night's still? These 5 threads weave a map to those 3 a.m. wake-ups, and none scream, "You're busted." They show your system's still alive, reacting, tweaking, flowing with this chapter. There's strength in catching what it's saying in those hushed hours. Flip those wake-ups from a groan to a hint. Little prods to hear your needs, your patterns, your pulse. You're not solo in this. Not the only one digging for why. Insight's your muscle here, flexing into small moves for sweeter rest, cozier nights, and a tighter grip on your own beat. If any of this clicked today, you're not just getting older, you're unfolding. That's your shot to rest smarter, tend to yourself softer, and greet dawn with more calm and knowing. Thanks for hanging out. Drop a comment. What stuck? How'll you roll with it? Your voice fuels us, so spill it. Loved this? Like, subscribe, share. It keeps the good stuff coming. Catch you next time. Rest well till then.